report, the December the 6th. Okay, today I'd like to talk about the market, right? They expect the Fed to cut rate earlier than expected because news has been released, and we're seeing more and more of this thing. And then so that's why I decided, why not look into it, and we'll see what these probabilities are at the current moment. So if you look at the chart over here, we see this the chart whereby the probabilities of the Fed rate hikes. This right up here are the percentages, and these are the dates of the expected cuts. Okay, so in our previous report, we highlighted that the market anticipates and market anticipations were set for a rate cut in June 2024. Okay, this was the date in June 2024. But however, recent developments have shifted these expectations, now forecasting an earlier rate cut in May 2024 instead, with the likelihood of a June cut rising sharply to 82.2% right now. Okay, likelihood, sorry, not a June cut, but May cut rising sharply to 82.2%. right? So this is a significant change, up from just a 35.25% chance of a rate hike mentioned in our September 19 report. This is not long ago only, September 19, you can refer there. We only had a 35.25% chance. But now it has already jumped to 82.2. So part of it can be attributed to the changing perspective of the Fed, the FOMC voting members such as Christopher Waller. Recently, he came out to give his statements. Now, why am I bringing out Christopher Waller? Because he is typically known for a hawkish, he has a hawkish stance, a hawkish view of the market. When we say a person is hawkish, right, he's favoring higher cuts to curb inflation. Now, Waller's recent shift may indicate a broader change in Fed interest rate outlook. That's the way I see the developments. Now, here is what he said. Okay, he said inflation continues to cool for several months. I don't know how long that might be, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, that we feel confident that inflation is really down and on its way. You could then start lowering the policy rate just because inflation is lower. Now, the point is this, that if we have members who used to be hawkish and now pivoting, changing their views, it may also suggest the Fed's outlook for interest rate may have decisively shifted in the past few months also as well. Now I understand that we have people, the Fed chair Powell coming in, to say that, we don't know whether we have done enough yet and all these kind of things. But there might be some change going on inside that we can't discount the fact, okay? Because those hawkish ones are changing, so it can ultimately, change the outlook of the entire thing. Okay, the entire thing, whether they're going to so probably what we're going to see here is that the wait for the dot plot that's going to come out in December. I've been talking about this for some time already. It's going to give you a very clear view on the positions of all FOMC voting members. Okay, so with this kind of developments, we can only say one thing: there is a big possibility we've seen the highest rates of this cycle already there, which means they are not going to hike rates further. Instead, what's going to happen next is that they are actually going to hold the rates. They hold the rates for some time, and then they see probably in the developments that we've seen so far, and ongoing developments, if the inflation continues to come down, or there are some reports referring to the dire straits of US consumers, they are suffering, this kind of stuff. Yeah, that could hasten and speed up the process of a rate cut. Okay, so with that, that's the end of the report for today. So we'll watch out these developments. Okay, but first, refer to the December dot plot. There we will be very clear already what they're going to do next. Okay.